LifeScape, and on behalf of the Association of Arts, Live Festivals and Events in Malaysia, we extend a very warm welcome and appreciate you guys taking time off your busy schedules to come and join us today. So, there's a reason why we're here, there's a reason why we started. ALIFE was formed after various turbulent times with promoters for the past few years. All of us here want to make a living, and it's not been fairy roses for everybody. Especially for us, LifeScape, I mean, we're the kings of cancellation. Yeah, so one thing took another, and we decided that we needed to voice a stand. We needed to voice a stand to industry, we needed to protect the industry, and we need to lobby to the government to tell them on what we feel things need to be done in order for us to progress. So, to start our EGM, I would like to invite ALIFE's President and founding member, Dato' Razlan Razali, to give his opening speech.
Good afternoon, everybody. Iqbal is actually our ALIFE secretary, by the way. Okay. Again, very good afternoon. Thank you for coming for our first AGM. It's such a great progress after we found this association June last year. Again, through the outcome of certain things that happened the last few years and the need for us to have a voice to protect the industry. So very quickly, let me just present to you what ALIFE is all about, if you don't already know. Arts, Life, Festivals and Event Association is a non-profit organization to be the voice or champion for the entertainment industry. We're all here to do business. Unfortunately, our business, our industry is a real sensitive one, especially since the last few years, especially during the current negative sentiments the country is facing, not only politically, but the sentiments when it comes to religion, etc., etc. We aim to fight and protect the rights of event producers, promoters, performing arts providers, service providers, venues, and all stakeholders in the industry. Like we mentioned, how we formed this association through the results of a symposium that was organized by MME last year. At that time was mainly to focus the incident of FMFA, the cancellation of that. And I think there was a lot of us that was very vocal towards various government agencies such as the police, PUSPAL, DBKL and so on. I think I was one of the people who was quite vocal amongst Iqbal and other organizers, so we decided that we need to get our act together, come together and come up with an association, become a voice as one to help protect the industry. Okay, about ALIFE, basically we want to expand our learning and professional development opportunities. Again, it's not only to address issues that we're currently facing, but to network and help each other. Okay, we've seen cases of reputable event organizers or concert promoters that got their events cancelled, but we have new ones that's coming into the industry who needs to, in a way, toe the line and at least learn from us to make sure that you guys do the right thing, because any cancellation because of whatever reason, whether it's from the pioneers or the regular guys or the new guys, it does affect the industry. Yeah, I think we had one incident last 3 months of an Australian band that was detained because of not having a permit. So that was organized by a new event promoter. Again, that will affect the industry. We also had a case with Ben's event. I think that was the third event that was cancelled because of political reason. Okay, again, you can see there's a cancellation by event organizers or event promoters that's been in the industry for so long, and there's cancellation from new event or new concert promoters. So we need to help each other to make sure that everybody understand the regulations, the guidelines, the procedures, and so on. Okay, promote and encourage positive growth for our industries in Malaysia arts and culture, live events and festivals. Develop opportunities to fostering communication and exchange. Assist in improving industry regulations, create industry best practices and code of conduct, especially when it comes to the event night itself, the event day, the D-Day we call it sometimes. Okay, we need to make sure that we have proper SOPs, proper regulations or proper conduct in place, especially when you have an event that is sponsored by alcohol beverages, or if you're lucky enough to get tobacco to come and sponsor, now they require certain practices that you need to implement at the event. Excuse me. To develop relevant industry statistics and information, to strengthen the industry with share pool resources. We should always try to work together. Unfortunately, the industry works in a way that we are always targeting the same kind of performances, the same kind of people, the same agents, and we are victims of our own success. Push the prices up. So that is difficult to rectify, but we need to find ways to do it. But then especially when it comes to suppliers as well, we need to work together, and doing this business is very risky, and we want to get the best price as possible. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah? Okay? Sorry. Rizal, next time have a big screen. Big stage here. Okay? Like Iqbal said, we are, like the slide says, we are NGO, so if you want better food, please pay up your fees. Okay, let me introduce you to the Pro Tem Council members. I can assure you that the Council members, those from the industry, experienced ones, as you can say. I myself, before I became the CEO of the circuit, Sepang International Circuit, I was involved in event concert promoting. We did various concerts, and Sunburst Festival is one of them. We got blacklisted a few times. We got event cancelled. Erika Badu was cancelled. We nearly go to jail. So so we're quite experienced. Okay, and until now with Sepang Circuit, we still organize concerts for Formula One and so on. And we did have 1 or 2 concerts cancelled as well. Of course, our Vice President, the one and only Para. You all know Para. Okay. Director of PR Worldwide. And Secretary, we have Iqbal. The famous Iqbal. Okay, of course, the other council members include Susan, our treasurer. Susan. Of course, the owner of this place, Rizal, Public Relations and Marketing. Together with Izan from my Performing Arts Agency, Izan. And of course, Code of Practice, we have Ben Lau, who also had his event cancelled. So we have quite a number of us got events cancelled here. And of course, we have Bono from the Galaxy Group. Bono here. Okay, what have we achieved since? Quite a number of milestones from 2014. Of course, we are an association. There's a lot of dialogues that we need to schedule, especially with PUSPAL authorities and so on. So we had meetings with the Secretary General of Ministry of Information and Multimedia. Via MIPA, we issued thank you letter to Secretary General for the meeting. The inception of ALIFE was in April 2014. formation of the founding members of the association. We are actually registered, hence we had to organize this AGM. Our first official ALIFE meeting at Publica, I think, at the B, 19th of June. Roundtable with Puspa, that was fun. We had a meeting, continuous meeting with MME, Malaysia Major Events. We struck an alliance with RIM. We did the press conference in May 2015 in response to the third cancellation and further recommendations to Puspa to streamline various issues. We organized the ALIFE and RIM task force. We came up with a paperwork, joint paperwork to Pemandu. We had a meeting with Perbadanan Stadium, Malaysia, to introduce what ALIFE is all about. On 14th of July, Puspal issues new guidelines through the various dialogues that we had with them. In fact, we have another syndication with Puspal tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay, 3:30. Again, it's another follow-up syndication with Puspal together with Pemandu. Okay, we did a membership drive, 30th September 2015. I'm pleased to report that we have 80 members as of to date, but only 7 paid. So please see Susan if you want to make, you need to make your payment. Thank you. Yeah, you have to penalize $100. Of course, we reaches out to various stakeholders like DBKL, Ministry of Information, MME again, and continuous dialogue with Pemandu. It's a never-ending exercise because again, some of these issues are recurring issues. We are like sitting ducks here. Authorities can cancel concerts anytime they feel like it. So that is not great for our business. Just to report on our financials, this is unaudited by the way. So far we've collected 37,000 ringgit. Basically, founding members, each founding members contribute 5,000 ringgit as seed money. Okay, so we contributed that. We engage a full-time staff. Now currently we have Atika. Thank you, Atika, for organizing this AGM. Unfortunately, it's her last event with us. Damn. So we need someone. So please, okay. Together, staff salaries, interns, AGM expenses, 1,600 for AGM. Not bad. Okay. Of course, we have a balance of 22,000 in the accounts. Okay. So moving forward, I think I will leave it to Para to briefly explain about ALIFE moving forward. But again, ALIFE is here for you guys as a voice to champion our industry. Okay, there's a lot of things that's been going on for the last 2 years. Okay, it's still happening. We have seen less and less shows, less and less artists is coming to Malaysia. Of course, the US currency does not help. Okay, but there's a need for us to really, tackle these issues that we've seen for the last 2 years. Okay, so I'll now give the floor to Para. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato', for your great opening speech and inspiration and how it all started. And I think we are blessed today to see so many of you all here, and we are so happy that a year back, it was like 5 people in a room, 6 people in a room, trying to see how long we're going to, how long this is going to go and where we're going to go and what is going to happen. And I mean, I'll be honest, most of the times I was thinking that this is not going to go anywhere. But here we are, we drove through all the challenges that we had to get people together and believe in what we do with full of passion. And I think a real big round of applause to all the council members who stood by all the challenging times we have, but there's more to come. I think it's just the first baby step that we took, and now we are in 2016. It's moving forward. I think there's so many issues that we are facing in this industry. So many of uncertainties and all that. But we want to move forward with the specific issues that actually will basically help your business. We are here to help you grow your business. That is I think we are all here as business people. Can I agree to that? Can you all agree to that? Yeah. We want to make money in the business. We want to enjoy the business that we are in, and we want to also share great entertainment to the people in Malaysia and whatever we do. So I think all the issues that we are facing with Puspal or all the government issues, I'm telling you, it is not going to disappear. But we have made some remarkable steps the last few months. Rizal just presented yesterday to the Pemandu lab on the issues that we are facing, and we were invited to do that, and we got recognition to do that. So the doors are opening, more doors are opening for us. That's what ALIFE is about, to make your voices heard at the right places. So sooner or later, somebody is going to look at it and help us out in all these issues that we're facing. So representing the industry with a united voice, essential for members to sign up. ALIFE intended sign up 80% of share market. Okay, like Dato was saying that we need the collective force so the industry will be respected. If we don't care for our industry, nobody is going to care for it. We need to show that we are united. We need to show that we have numbers to push all the reforms that we want to make. If we go for a council meeting with Puspal, it's okay. If we say, berapa orang ada kat ALIFE? Or lima syarikat, or we are not. If you say we got 200 companies or 300 companies, so there is a numbers force that we can force it upon them and say that 300 people have signed this petition, 300 companies have signed this petition that we have to move forward this motion. We have to find a way to move forward this motion. So please consider ALIFE as your partner. If you want reforms, we have to start reforms within us. We have to share best practices. We have to share knowledge. We have to share networking. We don't want this to be a council members association, a founding council members association. We want this to be your association. We hope this will grow to 300 or 500 or 1,000 company. I think that's the goal. So we, like Iqbal and Rahul were saying, that we made so many mistakes. You can write a book about it. So you don't have to go through all these mistakes in cancelling the events and all that. We want to set up more networking business council meetings on and how we can improve business within promoters, within the industry. ALIFE website to go live. Atika, are we live? Next week, okay. So we've got that up. ALIFE to be officially involved in Puspal committee. We are lobbying for a seat in Puspal committee because there is no industry rep so far. It's all just regulators in the Puspal committee. So they sometimes don't have in-depth knowledge about an event, and they make up a conclusive of whether to approve or not to approve an event with I think based on their convictions. not on for a promoter. So if we can get a seat there, we can voice out the actual scenario of your events, you know, and find a way to get the middle ground, you know, because our business, like Dato said, is very sensitive. You know, your act can be clean all the while, and suddenly they do something silly 2 weeks before your show, and that becomes an issue for regulators to, you know, to red flag your event and say that, oh, there is a possibility we have to cut. So who is going to go and speak to them if it's not people from the industry? So we need your support to say that ALIFE, you are an ALIFE member, and we you know, so the more members that we have, and we are able to convince the regulators that, you know, there is an industry in Malaysia. Lobbying and advocating the better regulation and governance in live events industry, target industry members, Ministry of Tourism. I think that is already ongoing now. We are trying to get more incentive for events. Basically, there was this withholding tax exemption before, and they took it away. I don't know what was the reason, and you know, and I think in the business sense of it, you know, it's our objective to have a live marketing budget. You know, like members spend an accumulated marketing budget, and ALIFE can go and negotiate with, you know, TV and radio stations. You know, this is a member price. We can have a venue rate for ALIFE members. So these are the numbers that we can move forward with to get you better rates and better business opportunities as an association member. Establishing My ALIFE Symposium as a main platform to connect industry members with relevant stakeholders. So it's obviously an important part of the industry is the knowledge and the sharing. So with this inception of our own event, yearly event, like the MMO symposium that we have, you know, there you can be updated with the latest information in the industry, who is touring, what is going on, and you know. So I think the end result of being a member is you are a knowledgeable industry player. That is what we are trying to achieve now. Like Dato said, even the most experienced promoter can get his event cancelled. Even a rookie can get his event cancelled, because there is no proper body to help you all to come through this entire process of being a promoter. So I mean, I can't blame you all. ALIFE just started a year back, so you know. So this is your chance to be part of something great for the industry. So thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, Para. So again, ALIFE, what we do is we lobby with the government. We have networking sessions. We try to improve legislations and whatnot. I actually want to showcase what happened yesterday. So yesterday, Rizal had a presentation to Pemandu. The Deputy Minister of Tourism was also there. And I actually just want to read to you some results. We requested for the Puspa guidelines to be improved to age limits, so based on the content. So if you were to bring down a Madonna, for instance, it would be 18 and above, you know, and then we've got 15 and above, and we've got all ages. We got approval, we got basically people that agreed to this rating system, including Dato' Law from PDRM. Over 6 VIPs did say yes to that, and they think that that's a good move. And tomorrow we will be presenting that even further. So that's an example of something that has received some sort of like approval, which we think is fucking fantastic lah. We also propose to define the process for an event cancellation, in the sense that once you've approved an event, you cannot pull it back. You cannot just pull the permit back because you heard from your daughter that that the artist is actually not that good. So in that sense of the word, there's also been some sort of support from the government, including they also said that you need to develop a penalty system for last minute cancellation. So government agencies who cancel within the event is to take up the full cost of revenue losses. So that's a big step. You know what I mean? So that's massive. So, but then the approval process will be more thorough. That's one of the things, and there are various other stuff about it, but that's to give you an example on the efforts that ALIFE has done.